All right. As Matthew McConaughey would say. All right, guys, thank you very much for jumping in for today's masterclass. This was a bit of an impromptu one. It wasn't prepared. It was, okay, how can I add more value before I head off my trip to India in a couple of days? And so I'm going to be unplugged. I'm going to be disconnected. I'm probably going to go through a detox phase for 10 days. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is my life. I live this, I live it, I breathe it. And so off to India with my good son, Harrison. So my eldest son, Harrison, who's 12 years old. And I was actually just sitting back here and reflecting, just this last sort of 12 months and what a wild ride it's been. Bit over 12 months ago, Harrison lost the ability to walk and his entire right side. Anyway, 6 months into that journey, or actually 4 months into that journey, they misdiagnosed him. And then 6 months into, we get his proper diagnosis, and he's actually got MS. And so we're off to India in 2 days. So going from having to learn how to walk and, really going into that, this kid's got so much resilience, and to be able to see, him in coming on a trip to India with him in 12 months is nothing short of an actual miracle. And absolutely loving going to have this, and it's going to be an amazing experience. I've been to India once before, so this will be my second time. So, yeah, going to unplug from the 10th to the 20th and going to have an awesome time here in India. But I thought, let's just add one last masterclass to the agenda that we can add massive value, and then I can just pick up the ball and get back plugged in, and we'll hit the ground running after the 20th. But in the meantime, during that little pause, you've got some awesome people here with Jade Winsley and Dave Miller, with the Laptop Lifestyle Dads team to really jump in and help, support and continue the conversation in this amazing community. Anyhow, so a little bit about me for that you don't know me. I started Laptop Lifestyle Dads about 18 months ago. I'm a seasoned network marketing pro. Been in the digital marketing game since 2009, millions of dollars in revenue in e-commerce, in the digital marketing game, and now the network marketing game. Personally been mentored by some of the greats like Ryan Dice and Frank Kern and Adrian Morrison and Martin Ruoff and Johnny Wimbry and Mark Smith, and absolutely love what we do here in the network and affiliate marketing arena. I love to be able to help serve and bring out the best in people and help them to create a life by design that is purpose driven. I'm one of the top global recruiters for a travel club, one of the top global recruiters for a new company that's just launched, which is a decentralized e-commerce platform called Shoply. And all of that has come off the back of learning how to master social selling and learning how to leverage AI tools to help us do just that. Just recently, I started a podcast there about 3 months ago. Our podcast is hosted on the LA Tribune podcast network there, and known as a thought leader in this space in the AI social selling arena for network and affiliate marketers. So you're in great hands. Today, I'm going to go through and we're going to unpack some of the strategies that's been able to help me personally, get 29 people last month to say yes to upgrading with Shoply and going all in. And then off the back of that, building a team of around 60 people in the first month. Now, they're small numbers, but that's a pretty good start for the first month. Basically teaching you how to leverage social media to be able to help you to build a personal brand, help you to develop a niched following that know, like, and trust you. So when you do get opportunities like Shoply, for example, that you can just drop the right product in front of the right people at the right time. It really is the true saying, network marketing, that the key to success in this space is building up our network, because our network will essentially be our net worth. And that's it, right? We're in the relationship building game. We're in the community building game. And the number one goal here is to get people to know, like, and trust us. And a lot of network marketing companies are great at doing what they do. They've got some amazing products, some amazing opportunities. But the biggest gap that I see in this industry in today's world, especially when it comes to online, is how do we start the conversation? How do we use social selling and AI tactics to get people to come to us? Attraction marketing 101. And that's the gap that we're choosing to fill in here. and help you to set yourself up for success by learning the attraction marketing fundamental foundational skills that help you to start the conversation, that help you to build curiosity. So, welcome, legends. My name's Jeff Ross. I'm here to help show you how to combine AI with your heart to help you to tap into a very predictable social selling system to help you to recruit like a pro. You know, by the end of today's masterclass, you'll understand why we live by the mantra AI plus our heart equals our superpower. So I've got Dave and Jade in the comments here watching for questions. We do a bit of a Q&A at the end. They're going to bring the questions to my attention. Please let us know in the comments below where you're tuning in from. And I suppose, what is the biggest struggle that you face when it comes to social selling, attraction marketing? You know, what is the biggest challenge that you face when it comes to, you know, leveraging these awesome network marketing opportunities and tapping into social media to be able to help you do just that? You know, I see it time and time and time again, right? There are people out there crushing it. You think they've got the secret sauce, but then there's probably around about maybe 80 or 90% of the people in the community that are struggling, you know, essentially in Sucksville. And so our mission here is to help people learn how to make their first $10,000 a month online so they can be plugged into a system that frees them up to be able to help them become the fun vacation parents. You know, using social selling, leveraging AI to help you to create a predictable system so you can recruit like a pro. So what to expect on today's masterclass? Well, I'm going to give you clear steps on learning how to create content that speaks directly to your audience's heart. I'm going to give you strategies that don't necessarily have to rely on follow-up, you know, and the process there. You know, how would it work for you if you could generate 10, 20, 30 leads a week, getting people to say, yes, me, I'd love to know more about what it is you could help me. How would that change the game for you? Well, I'm going to show you what's working for us right now to be able to do just that. We're going to unpack this. We're going to go together. We're going to go into our proven system. You know, you're going to get a high-level overview today of our step-by-step direct messaging money funnel. Essentially, how do we take people through from being traffic into leads, into raving team members? I'm going to walk you through step-by-step process and show you how I do just that and what's working today. I'm going to give you our scalable strategies on how to really leverage AI tools to be able to help you simplify and amplify your voice in the social selling arena. Now, my big stand on here is AI is here to enhance us, to bring the best out of us, but not to replace us. AI is here to support us. It's like having a team of people. You know, Dave's really good at this. He develops like these team of people, virtual assistants, these little AI bots. You know, if you tap into it, you can really leverage an awesome team of AI bots to be able to help you with email marketing, copywriting, with able to help you with graphic design, videos, you know, really, you know, help you to enhance the best of you already and help you to get out of your own way and help you to go out there and serve and add massive value to your community around you. See, marketing is designed to create curiosity. Marketing is designed to start the conversation. It's not designed to sell. Where we get into selling is in conversations. You know, your conversions will happen in your conversation. So I'm going to walk you through some scalable strategies on how you can leverage AI to do just that. We're going to hear from some real success stories that are people that have been through our previous boot camps and our ChatGPT Unleashed Heroes program. Listen to some of our students and hear from their stories and see how, you know, applying our principles and strategies has helped them. And at the end of today's conversation, I'm going to give you a bonus offer to really look at exploring to see if our new flagship product that myself, Dave, and Jade have just launched, called the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. And we're going to, you know, anybody who joins this week by Friday the 10th will get a free 60-minute game planning session with yours truly. We'll do a deep dive and figure out what does Sucksville look like for you. And we'll unpack that, everything in between. We'll see what Awesome Town looks like, and we'll give you a clear roadmap to work for a 90-day blueprint at the end of that call and help you to map out a personal strategy to suit your needs. So let's get back into Sucksville. Let's have a really good crystal clear look of what this looks like and why most businesses don't grow as fast as they should. The reality is we're all trying to go for the kill, go for the kiss, ask the girl to go to bed with us at the very first initial contact. We've got to slow it down. We've got to focus on the strategy. We've got to focus on taking people through step by step by step by step process. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So we've got to think about the marketing process and the strategy of what it takes for someone who's never heard of you before to becoming aware of you, to becoming aware of the products and solutions that can help them benefit their lives, to engaging with you, to building a know, like, and trust. But I would say go deeper than that to build a relationship that you connect on that relate and resonate level to help you to then move into that community sort of stages. And then all it is about putting the right product in front of the right people at the right time. Essentially, we need to slow it down to go faster. So instead of the old Yellow Pages style ad, putting up a post and saying, hey, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. You know what? People hate being sold to, but we all love to buy. And what are we actually buying? We're buying things that benefit us, that help us to improve our lives. But it's our decision, right? Rather than someone trying to force a sale onto us. Hey, I'm guilty of this. I totally sucked when I first started in this game. I was very passionate and very excited about, yes, I found, this amazing, solution that's going to help me to benefit my life and do all of this. You've got to hear about it. You've got to hear about it. Every time you heard yourself say that, you've got to check this out. Essentially that is a direct pitch, or it's a link spam, right? Our job here is to get rid of the direct pitch Peters and the spammy Tammies and help you to actually market yourself, help you to position yourself that you get people to build a relationship with you and they connect and relate and resonate with you. And then when you put the right offer that speaks to their attention, that speaks to their heart, that they come to you. So do you ever find yourself in Sucksville, where you understand, okay, look, traction marketing sounds great, Jeff, but every time I put content up, it's just not landing. People aren't engaging. People aren't liking it. People aren't sharing or commenting. What's the point of putting content up if I'm just going to continue to get crickets, and your content's not landing and resonating with people's heart and getting people as they read it to say, yeah, that's me. Do you feel overwhelmed trying to learn how to create that? Do you have a, posting where you just, basically spray and pray, throw it up against the wall and hope it sticks? Are you posting without a plan, without a purpose, without an intention? Are you struggling to get this secret sauce to get it working for you? To convert traffic into team players, to have a predictable system. See, there's a purpose for everything. There's a reason why I put up 5 to 6 posts a day. You don't have to follow my journey. I'm doing this full time. Right? If you're doing a part-time job plus this, then you need to work out what you can do. But the process is still the same. There's a reason why when I put up content, it's designed to start a conversation. It's designed to pique people's curiosity. There's strategy for every step of the process. There's a reason why when people engage with my content, I reach out to them, but I don't go straight in for the pitch. I go in and I start a heart-to-heart conversation. There's a reason why once I've got past that and I've built rapport, that I don't still go for the pitch. I qualify and I invite people to come and explore it with me and unpack it with me. Buy-in psychology, right? We want to be making sure that we feel like we're in control of our journey. People love to be led, and it's our job to lead them through the process. So if you're like most marketers, you're probably stuck and feel, like you're getting frustrated, getting annoyed, just not understanding where the answers are. You're posting content that doesn't get traction. You're struggling to turn leads into conversations, and conversations into team players, and team players into team members, and that are duplicating and helping you to build your team. This is what I call Sucksville. And today we're going to give you a clear picture and help you to move past this. So if that's what Sucksville looks like, let's explore what Awesome Town looks like. Well, Awesome Town is the complete opposite. It's knowing exactly what content to post and when. It's about having clear picture strategies that convert leads into engagement into raving team members, and we're actually building up a community and a team that is a pleasure to work with, that's not a headache, and we're actually crushing it and we're winning together. We're actually getting into the space where we're seeing predictable and consistent growth. Your daily actions lead to your consistent business growth. You hear people like Eric Worre and Fraser Brooks, they'll say it time and time again: do the basics bigger, better, faster. But what are the basics when it comes to social media? What are the basics when it comes to DM conversations? This is what we're playing the game here. We're helping people get out of Sucksville, take them to Awesome Town by teaching these principles that are working for us in the trenches. I'm here to serve the industry, not just our team for Shopley. I'm here to help you to establish the understanding of the traction marketing and leveraging AI tools to help us get out of our own way and enhance us, to help you to bring in the best of you, to be able to help you to create content that speaks to your heart, people's heart, and helps you to position as a servant, servanthood leadership. Help you to create content that essentially speaks to people's hearts and relates and resonates with them, which will then get them to say, Jeff, I would love to know more, or Jade or Sarah or Tim, I'd love to know more about how your XYZ product works. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. By the end of this session, I'm going to give you some basically some strategies that are working for right now, finger on the pulse, that's helping us crush the game. But before we dive into that, I need to take a step back here and look at what we call the customer value journey. This is our predictable path on how we turn complete strangers into loyal team members and advocates for your business. Who would love to have people out there referring them XYZ? They may not be, necessarily be customers that are using your products anymore or services anymore because of, for whatever reason, but they've gotten so much benefit from it. You've helped them win the game. You've helped people get out of Sucksville, get to Awesome Town. And because of that, you become the go-to person that they will refer their friends and family on. That'd be a pretty cool experience, right? This is how we play this game. It's about moving from awareness to promotion, and every step of the game here in this blueprint is crucial for creating long-term success. I'm here to teach people the fundamental foundational skills that you can learn how to market yourself, to sell ice to an Eskimo, sell a weight loss product, sell a travel club, sell coaching, whatever it is that you need to learn how to promote. These are the fundamental foundational skill sets that every social selling marketer needs to learn. So today I'm going to walk you through this journey on how we leverage social selling and AI strategies to help us do just this. But just as a simple thing right now is one thing that we're all selling. Doesn't matter what product it is. Can anybody in the comments tell me what that would be? What is that one thing that we're all selling? This picture sort of gives you a bit of a clue and gives the answer away, but who knows what is that one thing that we're all selling? What is it? I'd love to see in the comments. Let's just pull up here whilst we're looking for that. G'day, Joanne Joanne says she's in Sucksville. Well, hey, you're in the right place, Joanne. Thank you very much for joining us today. Des is from New Zealand. G'day, Des. Jade, Justin Haley. G'day, mate. Holla. We've got Josh. Thank you very much for tuning in. Jan, Hildy. What's that one thing that we're all selling? Hildy says ourselves. Yeah, that's close. It's not the right answer, though. What is that one thing? G'day. So Hildy's from Norway. Wow. What time have you got in Norway, Hildy? They must be getting pretty early in the morning for you. Appreciate you for jumping on the call. What is that one thing? Ourselves. Okay. Looks like we're a bit stuck here, but that's cool. I'll give you the answer. We're all selling transformation. When you stop and think about it, we're all selling transformation. We're taking someone from a before state to an after state. As you can see here in this diagram, right? We've got these people here. They're essentially in Sucksville. They're in this before state. And then if you look up here, these guys are cheering. They've got the Superman cape on. They've got victory. They've got solutions to their problems. So they're now in the after state. But if you look through this journey, what's happening is they're transforming. They've got a problem a solution to their problem. And once we've got that, the end result of that is transformation. See, I sell ice to an Eskimo. The Eskimo is maybe he's dying of thirst because he doesn't know he can melt that ice. And it's my job to show him how to, show him how he can melt the ice so the ice is actually of a benefit for him and he gets something out of it. And so I show him how to use the fire to melt the ice. And now the ice is melted. The Eskimo can now drink that water. See, I wasn't selling ice to an Eskimo. What I was selling was the life-saving water that was possible from that product. See, but this is the thing, right? We're not selling products or services. We're not selling even features or benefits. We're selling outcomes. We're selling impact. We're selling transformational value. When I apply this cream, that, what is the impact? What is the end result of applying that certain cream on my arm? That is what we're selling. So if we can lead with that and lead with stories that have led with that impact, we can take people through this customer value journey. We can, create and position our products and services to help create massive awareness. Not awareness around products or even the benefits of the products, but awareness of the impact and the value that XYZ product or service has given to people. Awareness on what's in it for them and how can they get the transformational results that they're looking for, to be able to get that. Once we've got their attention, and they're aware of the benefits and the value and the impact that XYZ product can have for them, we can now start to build the relationship. We can go into the know, like, and trust rapport building exercises because we've ticked the box of, yes, I'm here to help you, not harm you. Now we're looking to deal with people who are like us, who genuinely care. So Hilda, you said ourselves. Well, then, yes, that is the second thing we're selling, right? So the first thing we're selling is the transformational impact value result. The second thing we're selling now is ourselves. How's dealing with Jade versus dealing with me make me feel? And does does that experience make me feel good or does it make me feel icky? What's the emotions that are coming up and when I'm dealing with that person that I'm interested in dealing with? Once we tick that box, we then move into logical thinking. Okay, cool. I know that this is going to help me. I know that this person who I'm dealing with makes me feel great. Now, what is the logical thinking here to be able to get to where I need to be? I know where I am. I know where I need to be. But what is the stepping stones? What is the logic here? And so this is where this customer value journey really taps into buying psychology because we're going through those motions, right? We're going through that process. So this is an awareness to understand how people make buying decisions. And from this awareness, we can then take that into our marketing and sales efforts, yeah? So this is what we teach here at the Laptop Lifestyle Dads community. Essentially, this is our blueprint. We teach you how to use AI to create massive awareness. We teach you how to use AI to support you in the conversations, to help you to learn how to ask the right questions. Really great book. I highly recommend everybody go and read it. Questions Are the Answers by Alan Pease. But it's understanding that the power in the conversation is asking the right questions to take people through the natural flow to be able to, figure out what their goals are. Essentially, what does Awesome Town look like for them? Figure out what their reality is. Essentially, what does the before state look like for them? What is the options, the logical step forwards? What's the opportunities, which then move into the way forward? And each step of the game, our objective here is to create awareness, build engagement. Subscribe essentially stands for build our community. take people out of our Facebook profile, put them into a Facebook group or onto an email list or into a database, a CRM. You're essentially building your communities now. You now have permission to go further into the rabbit hole with them. And they'll, when you've got an event coming up, they're the people that you run your promotions to, right? Because it's about walking with hot and warm audience. And then we can then convert. You're spending an hour with me today. You're in my convert process here in my pipeline. Where you've gone through the know, like, and trust experience. You've gone through the awareness experience. You're engaged, you're connected, you've built a relationship with me. Now you want to know how I can help you. You're in that convert stage. You're spending an hour of your time learning how to do this, how to master the game, right? Jeff makes me feel great. Jeff's obviously, credible. He's obviously got track record. Cool. Right. What's the next stage? Now I deliver on the promise and I excite and I create a wow experience. And then this is at the end of this conversation. I'll be completely transparent with you. The next piece of the puzzle is now how do I turn all of these awesome leads, these conversations into customers, into paying subscribers, into team players. That is the next stage of the game, right? Once we've gone through that process, then once you're building a team, you're delivering on your promise, you're helping people get transformational results. You start to create brand advocates, testimonies, case studies, reviews. And out of that, you'll also have a percentage of your people that become your raving fans. And they'll start promoting you and creating awareness for you. And the cycle starts again. So by understanding the customer value journey blueprint, we can start to understand, okay, when I put this post up, what is the impact? What is the result? What is the outcome that I'm looking from this one post? And then what is the outcome, the impact of this post? What is the outcome and impact of this script? This DM script, the money funnel. And you start to see this process come to play, and they're just pieces of the puzzle. Instead of relying on one piece of the puzzle to do absolutely everything for us, we start to now link in, and we start to bring the puzzle together, and we've got a big, beautiful picture, and this is where the magic happens. Because now we have a system. Now we can measure the numbers. Now we can go, okay, cool. Well, Jeff, my engagement and my awareness is through the roof, but now I suck at converting that traffic into leads into customers. Right. Now we have something to work with. Now we can pinpoint, we can hone in, and we can master that stage of the game. Put your hands up if this is speaking to your heart, and this is sort of, the penny's starting to drop, the light bulb's starting to go off. Give me a couple of fire emojis in the comments if you're finding that, now I understand what's going on, yeah? If not, cool. Let me know. Do you have any questions? What confusion do you have around this? Because a confused mind will never take any action. And my job as a coach here is to create clarity, to help you to get unstuck and move forward. Let me show you some examples around, putting this process in play. And one of the campaign and strategies I love to use that's most recent right now, it's called the story arc. We're not relying on one post to generate all my leads for me, but linking in a series of posts to be able to promote something that builds up the community, builds up the awareness, builds up the engagement, and then it's basically the numbers game. Follow the process. The numbers and results will be reflective of the time and effort and energy that you put into the process. So your story arc here is a very powerful asset that I'm going to unpack with you. With this strategy, you'll create emotional connections with your audience. And just recently, I used this method with our last series of boot camps to be able to generate 223 leads, which led into about 80 people showing up live between our live and our boot camps and our replays, which then led to about $8,000 in sales with $0 in ad spend. We've got to slow it down. We've got to build our community. We've got to build our relationships. We've got to become seed planters, but we've also got to become harvesters. And you need to understand the process of farming, to put a seed in a plant and let it grow and be nurtured for ready for harvest takes months. And that is the name of the game here. That's what we're doing. Our network equals our net worth. So let's get into the game of slowing it down and building amazing relationships. Let's get into the game of creating content that serves and adds value to be able to then help us when people are ready to be picked, essentially ready to be harvested, that when we put the right product in front of the right people at the right time, that they already know, like, and trust us, that they already have a relationship with us. And it's a matter of just, here you go, let's do it. We go into the logical side of things, right? So this strategy here helps us to tap into just that. It basically leverages storytelling to build an emotional connection. So here's a real life example of this in play. So I had a boot camp in July. That was the end game, right? That was my convert stage. If I work backwards, I had the event, the 5-day boot camp to teach people how to master social selling and AI. We walked through things like on how to build a personal brand. We developed our niche audience together. I gave our fill in the blank prompts. We went through and did content calendars and marketing maps. We went through and understood attraction marketing and how to develop our own, social selling systems and go into recruitment like a pro, right? Like, we did a deep dive on that boot camp. But then I was like, okay, how do we market this boot camp? How do we get people to the event and show up live? It was a free boot camp, and in a lot of boot camps you run them for free. You may get like 10, 15 people on an event. And right now, those numbers are reflective of that. I'm looking here and we've got about 10, 15 people live on this masterclass because I didn't really market it properly because it was impromptu and it was done a little bit ad hoc and rush, and I didn't put the marketing campaign to build up the emotional connection, to build up the energy and the response to get 20, 30, 40 people to say yes to being live here on today. With this boot camp, we did, right? So there's a polar opposite experience. We set the date for the boot camp, was the end of July, and you can see here at the beginning of July we start marketing it. But you can see here I'm not marketing the boot camp. What I'm doing here is I'm starting conversations, I'm building awareness, and I'm starting the know, like, and trust process. So I put up a post here on the 2nd of July. I'm looking to reach out and connect with my ideal target audience. I understand the frustrations and challenges and everything else that they have, to be able to put in simple questions like, hey, anybody else see what ChatGPT's done for maximizing our results? Well, that's anybody else, like, cool. Like, if get that message out in front of the right people, you're probably going to want to engage with that. Hey, what's Jeff on about? See, I'm leading with curiosity here. I'm leading with piquing their interest. Would you like to learn how to use AI to network for your affiliate marketing business? 22 people, 21 comments. And it's now relying on each post to build. Now, not every single post I put up was a success, but you can start to see here, this is getting crazy. AI new strategies just helped me generate 50 new hot leads, 48 people, 68 plus. People are starting to go, hey, hang on, what's Jeff on here? What's he got? I want to know, but I'm not giving them straight away, right? I'm building up that anticipation. I'm building up that curiosity. So then when I do ask for a call to action, that they're already primed. They're all ready to go. And this is how we can get out of having to rely on follow-up strategies. How would it be if you put up a post and you build up that momentum and you had the effect of like the Apple stop? When Apple promote a new iPhone, they promote it 3 or 4 months in advance. So when they launch the iPhone, there's a lineup out the Apple store, and this has been happening now pretty much every year for the last decade, where people are lining up around the block to get the latest phone. This is the same approach, tapping into that same buying psychology, leveraging the story arc. We're leveraging posts that lead into one post, into the next. And what I'm seeing here, is I'm not just relying on one post typing. Yes, I've got the color block short statement types. Facebook love them at the moment, so I'll leverage them. But I'm also using, an AI image here with a little bit more detailed long form. Then I go into same again. Okay, this one here didn't get much interaction, but this one here lead into a video, which was a Facebook Live, leading into a bit of Q&A, starting to plant the seeds, starting to give more information. Then we lead into this one here. We got 41 comments, 41 likes, 38 comments, 38 likes. And no, it's not always the same people engaging on every post. This is how I was able to pick up 223 leads, because each person who liked, engaged, commented. When I went back through the numbers of all the individual posts, there were 223 individual people that now I have an opportunity to reach out and send a message, start a conversation. You see, this one here is one of the ones that really capitalized in. 2 weeks in, 73 legends just crawled our live. Yes, me to grab the replay, new code that, helped me boost my reach. What is it? 118 comments on that one, over 51 likes. Save the date for our boot camp coming up. Okay, now we're getting into legends. Last call for our free 5-day boot camp. Now, these are capitalizing on some of the messages that I've already sent the link to go register to. So we're slowing it down, right? We're focusing on the process. And then we get in. So we use our content to generate our traffic. We use our content to bring people to us. We use our content to get them to say, yes, me, I love to know more. And then this is where we dive into the DM money funnel. This is our go-to method of turning all of this traffic into raving fans. It's our step-by-step process that takes leads from nurturing conversations to the point of conversion. Helping you to, when you understand this, when you master this game, doesn't matter whether it's affiliate marketing or network marketing or selling service-based coaching or products or selling Nike Air shoes online, whatever. When you understand this process, you can build in a predictable, proven, system. And that's also what we need for duplication for team building. We need a system that our team can just go follow X, Y, Z, do X, Y, Z efforts and go get A, B, C results. This strategy is repeatable and it's scalable. This is how we take people from conversation to conversion. So step by step, we're going to walk you through in a minute here with our effective DM scripts that I personally put together for that bootcamp example that I just showed you. An effective DM script will go through and build the relationship and go deeper with them. It'll go through nurturing to the point where you have an invitation and you close. This is our go-to method to be able to promote whatever product or service it is, whether it be Shoply, whether it be our latest Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy that we've launched, whether it be a travel club or whatever. This has gone through tens of thousands of conversations now. It's dialed in and it's proven to work. So let me just quickly open up my screen here. And I'll take this link here and I'll walk you through step by step. And for those of you who want this script, put a hashtag yes me. Jeff, I love the script here in the comments, and I'll make sure to personally reach out to you and send it to you as well. But as you can see here, this essentially is the money funnel. The money funnel is broken up into normally 5 or 6 stages. The first stage is start a conversation, build a human-to-human connection. You can see here my first message is, hey, Jade, how's it going? I noticed that your recent post about talking about AI and social selling, thank you very much for that. Blah, blah, blah. How's everything in your world? Or that's a Jade post that she posted up. But if it was something that one of my posts, I would structure the same question. Now, these are just guidelines. Don't go, copy and paste word for word. It's just to give you an example of how this works. But you can see here what we're looking for is we're looking for that initial heart-to-heart conversation. We're looking for things that we can relate, resonate, and connect on. That's great, connecting with fellow entrepreneurs, what's been happening up lately. And then we move into step 2 of the money funnel. Now we're talking about qualifying and inviting people. Now we've got rapport. Now we want to move in. Okay, are we talking to the right person before we even invite them into that stage? So by the way, have you been exploring new strategies for your online business lately? That's interesting. If you could master one aspect of that, what would that be right now? Now, if people don't respond, if they ghost you, that's cool. Bless and release. Your content down the road will pick them back up if it's meant to be. If not, cool. They've just qualified themselves out, right? This is a numbers game. The objective here is go and have 5 to 6 really powerful conversations a day that lead people through your money funnel. And the objection here, my goal is to go and share the tool. Don't be a tool, use the tools, which is the opportunity call, which is the video, which is the funnel, which is the whatever, at least 2 times a day. If I'm in action, massive action, and I'm focusing on recruitment and I'm out there planting the seeds, I take people through this money funnel, qualify them and invite them, Move to, here in this case, share the bootcamp info. This is me sharing the tool. Don't be a tool, use the tool. We created a funnel that talks about the bootcamp, what's in it for you, why you need to be joining it. Here is all the, what you're going to get out of it, this blah, blah, blah. And I'll create a message here, and there's the link to the bootcamp funnel. So don't be a tool, use the tool. Simply, if they put the right product in front of the right person, they're going to register for the event. Away they go. If they don't, cool. This is now where I follow up. But I'm following up from a position of posture. I'm following up from a position that's personalized because I've already had a previous conversation. I already know essentially what their goals and what their reality is. And I'm following up from that posture. Hey, did you have a chance to check out the bootcamp info? What aspects of it interest you the most? Or what did you like best? Hey, did you have a chance to check out that bootcamp? Could you see how it could help you solve that XYZ problem that you're facing? Let me know. What did you like best? So I'm following up from that position of posture, and then simply we just close. That's great. I'm excited too. The me too factor relating to whatever their pain, their challenge is, whatever they're excited about is a really powerful tool because we all want to do business with people that we know, like, and trust. We all want to do business with people who are like us. So we can leverage that. And then we could use things like, hey, only 100 seats available if you have the live. They're filling up fast. This is where FOMO and urgency really works really well. And we go into that, right? So this is actually is an example. Now, I basically just repurposed this same script to talk about leveraging for the Shopley promotion. I put the right product in front of the right people at the right time. I took them through a very similar script. All I did was plug and play the different products, different questions, and the different opportunity. But it was exactly the same structure. And out of that conversation, because I've been doing this consistent day in for the last 2.5 years, I was able to get 103 people say yes to the free invite to check that out. Out of that, I was able to get now 32 people as of last night upgrading to saying yes to being either a vendor or an influencer pro. So that's what, roughly a 30%, 32% conversion. But, I didn't focus on the 103 invites. I focused on the 500 conversations that I had prior to, building relationships, building awareness. And then I just planted a lot of seeds. And then me harvesting was putting the right product in front of the right people at the right time. Is it starting to click here? This is the ability of creating some predictability to be able to get this right. So let me just come back to our presentation here to help us keep on track. Cool. So, all right. So now let's talk about AI for a second. AI is our simple secret weapon now. Now, I'm not going to deep dive into AI today. I just want to give you a bit of an overview of how and why we use AI. Now we've talked about the customer value journey. Sorry, guys, can you see my screen? Let me just go back to that screen share again. Try that. All right. Yep. So now we're talking about the AI. Essentially, now when we start to understand the journey, the game that we're playing, right? The customer value journey, create awareness, build engagement, build relationships, and take people through the system. We can start to see how AI supports us and enhances us. We can start to see our AI plus our heart equals our superpower. Simply put, AI helps us with the content creation. That's the best way I love to leverage it. It also helps me out with the market research. It helps me to understand my audience intimately so I can create content that speaks directly to their heart and creating stories that get people to emotionally engage. And then, once we've got that, we use AI to help us support and keep our authenticity, keep our brand voice in play, and help us to just basically leverage us, enhance us, and bring the best out in us. It untaps the creative side. One of the biggest challenges that I had before AI was around content creation. The overwhelm of, I don't know what to post today. I get that I got to post a story or a long form post or a short form post. I get that, but how do I create content that brings people to me? What's the purpose? What's the intent of it all? I don't know. I'm pretty inarticulated. I'm dyslexic. I can't spell. My grammar. I had all the excuses that would hold me back. Put your hand up if that's you. Drop a couple of ones in the comments for me if you've had the same thoughts. Procrastination comes from overwhelm. Overwhelm comes from confusion, right? So the objective here is to create clarity on how to create content that speaks directly to our audience's heart. Well, then that's how we tap into AI. AI is a very powerful tool when you lay the foundations down and you give it the right work to work from. You got to treat it like it's a VA. A new team player that's coming to join your team. You got to teach it what you stand for, what you stand against, what is the values, what is the benefits, what are the stories. You give it all of that information. AI can be a very powerful tool, right? And essentially, that's what we're doing here in the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. We're going to give you access to our detailed training on our daily method of operations, our storytelling approaches, our AI strategies, our fill in the blank prompts, take away all of the guesswork and help you to get clarity on how to leverage social selling and master the AI game. We've got myself, Jade Winsley, and Dave. I'm going to bring them out in 2 seconds here. I know Jade's got to take off, but I'll bring out Dave to talk about what are the benefits of the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy and how he can see it, helping people win the game. And Jade are completely present to the time. So, hey, if you've got to take off, thank you very much for your time and your energy and you always your support. Love you, champion. So we're going to deliver a weekly masterclass on a 6-week curriculum, basically teaching you how to master social selling and AI. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, those of you who joined by October 11th, which is Friday, today's night. So October 11th, will get a bonus free 60-minute GPS call with yours truly. We'll do a deep dive into, understanding what Sucksville looks like for you, what does Awesome Town look like for you, and give you a clear path forward to help you to take a very predictable blueprint to be able to get you there and help you to give you the step-by-step process. Let's quickly break down the weekly masterclasses here. So we're on a 6-week curriculum. We know from the last 12 months with all of the 5-day boot camps that we've hosted, one of the challenges with the 5-day boot camp is people were saying, Jeff, it's way too much. It's like a fire hose worth of information. I can't keep up. So we've taken that and we've broken it over 6 weeks worth of content, and then we've turned this into a monthly membership. Now, this is not going to cost you thousands of dollars. There is thousands of dollars worth of value in training here, but definitely not going to cost you thousands of dollars. We're going to break it down so it's simple to do, and there's a low cost of barrier to help you to win the game. For us, it's about the impact, it's about the value, it's about seeing you achieve that goal of hitting your first $10,000 a month, but then keeping that predictable and growing from there so that you can be freed up from whatever burdens and challenges that Sucksville is holding you back and have the Awesome Town effect and have the freedom of purpose, the freedom of friendships to build around that, the freedom of time, but also like the freedom of financial burden off your back as well. So we're going to step you through. Like I've just given you a sneak peek of what's possible in the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. I've given you 2 clear strategies that you can go and take and run with today, and I look forward to seeing you crush it. But if you want to dive into this and you want to master the fundamental foundational skills that's required to be a social selling master, then this is for you. Week 1 and week 2, we're going to deep dive into the foundations and AI basics, really set you up for success and give you all of our fill in the blank prompts to be able to help you take away that guesswork on how to be a prompt engineer. We're going to teach you how to be an attraction marketer leveraging AI. We're going to do a deep dive into the customer journey and give you more pro recruiting tips like I've just shown you today to get people who have just said, oh, I'm just looking to, yep, sign me up. Let's go. I'm going to give you a deep dive into AI content mastery. Dave is the man when it comes to this. He's the our AI resident to teach us all the awesome tools that are out there to help us with image, videos, and everything in between. So Dave's going to shine there, and he's going to teach you how to create stunning visuals and high converting copy and leveraging the amazing AI tools in our toolkit to help us to get up and run and become attraction marketing masters. Jade Winsley is our funnels and systems queen. She's going to teach you how not to rely on your network and affiliate marketing opportunities with their promotions and teach you how you can create a lead magnet and a funnel to be able to help you to generate your own leads and start your own conversations and help you serve your community. This is one way that we separate ourselves out from the crowd. Instead of just being another brand ambassador for XYZ company, we start to build an audience that knows, likes, and trusts us and delivering awesome masterclasses just like this. Learn, do, teach. We're going to teach you how to basically automate some of your social selling with funnels and help you to basically convert some of that traffic into leads with ease and give you the skills and the tech stuff around that to support you in that. Then we'll do some hot seat coaching. We'll do some implementation and reviews. This is not just about acquiring knowledge. This is about helping you to apply what you learn, take massive action, and pivot and adjust. Now, this is a 6-week curriculum. And yes, this is a monthly membership. But the reason we've designed it as a monthly membership is because the 6 weeks will be a little bit different each 6 weeks. We'll get some guest speakers in to help to bolster this and add more value to it as well. But it's an opportunity to rinse and repeat. We know that from our last 12 months, we've had people do our boot camp 6, 12, 8 times. Each time they're coming back, they're hearing similar content, but it's landing different for them because they're ready for it, they've applied it, they're learning different lessons and taking away what's there for them when they need it.
My name's Mike.
Let's listen to some quick success stories from some of our students, and then we'll wrap it up today. This is Mike. Mike came to me frustrated as a digital marketing website developer. He was running Facebook ads. That's all he was doing. And by understanding the customer value journey and traction marketing principles, he went from just being a Facebook ads guy to providing a full service digital marketing agency. And now he's crushing it for his clients and helping them get the results, implementing these same strategies as a done for you service. Let's hear from Mike.
Mike, I run a digital ad agency. And this ChatGPT Unleashed program, it honestly changed my business. So before I was kind of stuck in a spot where I was struggling to take on a few more clients and just didn't really know where to go with my business. And I connected with Jeff. He's been there before. He ran an ad agency and he's running this ChatGPT Unleashed program. I found him by one of his 3-day challenges and I got into that. Instantly, I was hooked, got this ChatGPT Unleashed program, and it's created so much clarity in my business. I know who my niche client is now. I know exactly who to target, what their pain points are, all that really detailed stuff that's going to make the difference where I can actually speak to my customer. So I have a solid road plan for the next 90 days. And just where I'm at right now, it's not, oh, maybe this will happen. It's a road plan. It's a roadmap. It's a game plan. It is going to happen. And I'm confident in that because of what Jeff has taught me through this program. So I highly recommend checking it out. At least do his 3-day challenge and go from there. I guarantee you'll be.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. So also let's hear from a couple of other people. So Trish was a stay-at-home mum. Trish actually has cerebral palsy, so she can't work in the traditional workforce. And when it comes to tech, as green as they can come. Her words, she said, I'm technology inept, and it's always been a hurdle for me. And also didn't really understand how to leverage attraction marketing and social selling. Trish has been with me now for the last 18 months, and I just love the work that she's doing with her personal brand. Helping serve, stay-at-home mums and helping them to get access to, opportunities, helping people earn, $500 to $1,000 extra a month. Like it's not right home, right home money, quit your job money, but it's enough to help you to pay the school fees, help you with the cost of living, that sort of thing. And Trish is just loving this space now. So let's hear from Trish.
Hi everyone, my name is Trish and I just wanted to take a moment of your time and share why I wanted to be part of the ChatGPT Unleashed course run by Jeff Ross. I am involved in the social selling arena and I find it really, really hard to continually have content that is valid, that is up to date, and also that is reaching my target market. So I decided to join the challenge because technology is not one of my strong points, and so I wanted to get some information and be taught by somebody that could show me those ropes and what to do there. One of the favourite things I love about ChatGPT Challenge is that Jeff is very clear. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a bit of a novice like me in this arena or you're someone well established. He's able to speak to all kinds of different people on all kinds of different levels. And I also love the fact that he is able to show you step by step what to do and how to do it. I'm a very visual person, so that's what I love, and that's how I learn, by visualizing and seeing. So anyone that is unsure about how to use ChatGPT to its full advantage and how to make it the beast that it's designed to be, I would definitely recommend joining Jeff's course without a doubt. It is amazing. I love it, and I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Okay, guys, catch you later and have a great day.
Thanks, Trish. So let's hear from Shana too now. So Shana's a grandmother who lives down here in South New South Wales, and came as a network marketer. Exactly the same strategies, right? Sucksville for Shana looked like it was, Jeff, I understand the systems around network marketing, but how do I start conversations? And so we worked together closely with Shana for a while, one of our very first pioneering students. And so let's hear from Shana. Let's see how she's crushing the game.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to give a big shout out to Jeff. I have been on this journey with him for the last 3 or 4 months now with the Chat GPT. He has really shown me how important it is to really lay the right foundations in to get the right value and content out. Directing it to your niche. He has been absolutely wonderful in that sense. He's held my hand in some ways. He's been very patient with me. Not only that, he's also introduced other little tools that go along with it, and not to mention the graphics. Look, guys, if you're looking for something to take your business to the next level, or you're looking to just learn how to create better content, get with Jeff. He's awesome. He's a great coach, great leader. He'll hold your hand and he'll stick by you all the way. So, Jeff, again, thank you for everything. I'm looking forward to continuing on my journey with you. And I hope you're having a great day. And thanks again. All right, bye for now.
Thanks, Shana. And so Nancy Brace is the next person I want to introduce you to. So Nancy is a network marketing seasoned pro, been in the game for a while, but just couldn't find how to, get the attraction marketing side of things working for her, and couldn't find a system that was easy to duplicate for her team. We helped her fill in a few of the gaps in her pipeline with her customer value journey, and she was able to go from being, okay, like hitting sort of, a couple of the mid ranks to being one of the top global recruiters pretty much within a month with working with us for the company that she was representing at the time. Anyhow, let's hear from Nancy.
Hey everybody, Nancy Brace here. I am super excited to share how Jeff's Chat GPT course helped me personally. I'm very thankful that I did take the course, and I have learned so much. It has definitely been a game changer for my business. I realized that if we did not take hold of this new technology, it's going to take a hold of us. And I don't want to be behind the times because it is changing so fast. There were so many things that I knew, but there were so many pieces that I was missing. And Jeff was fantastic with putting those pieces together and filling in the cracks for me. And that's what I really needed. And the coaching and the encouragement and the next steps and the processes, it just works with the flow. It just allows you to narrow your niche. It allows you to gradually grow and develop and make substantial changes in your business for the better. And that's what I'm very thankful about. So I absolutely loved it. I know that you will too. Have a great day.
Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you all. And as you can see, guys, I absolutely love doing what we do here. And it's about helping you. A good mentor of mine said to the other day, he says, don't make it about yourself. Go do it 100 times. Do it to serve somebody else and take yourself out of the picture. I could go build a team by myself. I don't have to teach people how to leverage this and just go crush it. But that's not my heart. My heart is to help you see you succeed, help you to do just this, and let's get to Awesome Town together. I've made $1 million, I've lost it. I made $1 million and I've lost it. This time round, I'm on a legacy run. I'm here to help, at least 1,000 people go and make their first $10,000 a month online, and let's go build it together. Let's get to Awesome Town together, because I know we can go a lot further together. And now let me do a quick introduction to the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. If you want to reach out and have a conversation with me, unpack this and explore it, see if it's a fit for you, let's reach out, let's have a chat. But otherwise, we'll send you this link. It's pretty self-explanatory at this point. And so right now we have this awesome promotion. We're in pre-launch. Our first masterclass for the App Academy starts on November 5th. And right now, the opportunity to jump in early as an early adopter is to get 50% off for life. We'll grandfather you in at that monthly fee that you start with, and away we go. And so once again, it's not thousands of dollars or not even hundreds of dollars. I'm going to show you walk basically through this. Pretty self-explanatory. You've gone through the breakdown here. You can come down, you can join some bonuses for our first few people. The first 40 people that join will get a half-hour game planning session. The extra bonus on top of today, if you joined by the 11th October, I'll throw in an extra 1 hour game planning session with myself, which is an hour one instead of half hour. You'll get access to our private school community where we deliver more masterclasses like this, only training for our exclusive community in our school community. You're going to get access to Dave's AI tools and start to help you out with facilitating the customer value journey, to help you streamline and automate some of the processes, but to help you to basically bring your heart and AI together to bring your superpower. So guys, you can come along, you meet Dave, myself, and Jade. We are the Laptop Lifestyle Dads team here launching the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. This is a monthly membership subscription. You can cancel anytime with 30 days notice, but we know through our research and our numbers that most people will want to stay with us for 6 to 12 months because of the amazing coaching and content that you can get just like today's. So guys, normally we're going to be selling this for $97 a month. But for the first 100 people that jump in for the month of October, you get our early bird price and get grandfathered in at that at $47 a month. Put a hashtag yes me if you're in and ready to get started, and put a few of these challenges of like, Jeff, I don't know what type of content to create. Jeff, I don't know what systems to follow. Jeff, I just feel overwhelmed and it's just not working. Our objective here is to put these problems in the rear view mirror by teaching you how to master the marketing fundamentals. And our Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy is our way of helping you to do that, to create massive impact, to help us to all win together. So let's wrap it up. Thank you very much for your time. I see a couple of yes me's in there. Dave's just dropped the link in there as well. We'll reach out to you and we'll help you get plugged into the system. As I said, if you join between now and October 11th, I'll throw in an extra 1 hour of my time and give you a detailed game planning session as well on top of that. Plus, those of the first 100 that join in the month of October, or whatever comes first, the 100 or the end of October, will get access to lock in at that $47 a month. And let's go. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for blessing me the opportunity to be your guide on this process. I hope you've taken lots of content, value bombs away. I love to see you start crushing it online. Let us know in the comments below, what was your biggest takeaway from today's masterclass? What was that light bulb moment? What was that, aha, the pennies just dropped. You've just given me one piece of the puzzle. As Fraser Brooks always says, we go to the masterclasses, we turn up for the training, we plug into the events, because every exposure that we go to, every masterclass, every event that we go to, we take away an extra piece of the puzzle. And by the time you've been to 1,000 events, 1,000 masterclasses, 1,000 coaching sessions, you'll have 1,000 pieces of the puzzle to start to bring it together. And that's how we win this game together. Learn, do, teach. This is our opportunity to help you win the game. We thank you very much for blessing us the opportunity to spend some time with us. Look forward to seeing you in the next masterclass. See you for now. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.